Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's episode 14. And yes, today we're going to go from Window 3D to the model warehouse. And all I had to do to fix that line was put a star in front of this, because I actually have to say, hold on a minute, I'm going to send you the window, but it's up to you what you want to do with it. So we'll get to that in a minute. Let's do the model warehouse to initialize. Get off. Just put me thingy there. There we go. That's all you have to do. So that should now initialize warehouse, if I spelt it right. Or even put an arrow. Dear me. There you go, initialize warehouse, that one. Thank you. Thank you, Qt. There we go. Qt is a bit kinder. It'll at least try and tell you what the heck you're doing wrong. So here we can take this one out now. This is the last time we're going to see window. It is a shame, isn't it? End, semicolon. Here we want to just update the warehouse. End, semicolon. See, no errors. Until we get to this one anyway. Home. Delete. Next, model. Because I want to be able to press a space bar and see what the next model in the warehouse is. That's really what it is. And it just tells me here that there's no member named next model. Well, that's easy to fix. Let's fix that first, because I want to close this file. I don't want to see this file again. I think that's the end of it. Yeah, I think that's my Window 3D done. So under Model Warehouse header file, all we have to do here is put in void next model. And give it a frame. So on here it's refactor, add definition. There you go. All done. Check that we're okay. Yeah, we're okay there. And we're okay there. So that's the last time we'll ever see that. Doesn't do anything like, but hey ho, it works. Everything works on this screen. That's good. No errors, no warnings. And warnings are important. Make sure Window 3DH, no errors, no warnings. That's nice. I'm still sure that should be virtual, but hey ho, I don't care. If Qt's happy with it, trust me, I'm happy with it. That is amazing. Now let's get on to the next bit. We're doing model window 3D to model warehouse. Okay, warehouse. Let's do the header file first. So yeah, Window 3D. Let's replace that. Let's do it properly, shall we? Let's replace it with const QOpenGL window star window, because QOpenGL window is actually what it is. It isn't QWindow 3D at all. QWindow 3D inherits and becomes QOpenGL window. So yeah. Oh, and to do create model. Why? Oh yes, we are going to have to create a model, aren't we? Here. Let's do that as well. So we can take that off there. That now works. Everything else works here except a to-do. Can I leave a to-do in? No. We're doing the final program, so create model. Where's create model? It's under GFX card, no API. Here we go. So we need something in create model now. And that's going to be easy. It's going to be namespace. I'm not clicking on that one. I'll type it in, thanks. Namespace model. Keep it all in the same namespace. Class. And it's going to be create model. That's okay. There we go, create the model, and all we do now is put in public. Yeah, funny. And here we just put in create model, blah blah. That's all it's going to do. Just check in API here. I'll have to get used to working in two different areas. Create model here has got absolutely nothing in. So namespace model. There we go. Make sure there's nothing there. That's fine. And it's back. I'll use a bottom bit. It's easier to keep track. So take that and just refactor it over. There we go. And it just goes in as empty. You lot. Oh. Shift, Alt, click, and drag. Tab. I'll have you spaced in, thank you. Yep, that's looking good. So we now have create model. We now have create model. And we now have create model. Oops. Hash include. Better put it in, hadn't we? And it's in API / create model. That one. And now we can just go down to here and do the to-do. Create model. Whoops. Star m underscore model. There we go. Hold on. So I've got my variables. Duplicate member m model. Oh god. Where's that coming from? Okay. Create backspace a model. There you go. So I've got all of that lot. And now I need to take that. And on the warehouse H, we can save that out now. Click in here and open Model Warehouse CPP. And let's start at the top. At least I haven't got as many errors as you've probably got there. We're going to do them in order. So M program comes in first. Q OpenGL shader program. That should be fine. So I'm going to put it in second, aren't I? Don't care. Yeah, put that in second. Sorry. No, just click on 19 and cut it. One of the things you should always do is be aware that it's best to match that list with that list. So we'll start with the window. I'm happy with the window. We're only taking the address in. And if you notice, it's slightly changed here. It's gone to const q OpenGL window and window. In here I've got const q OpenGL window star m window. So that's a pointer. And a pointer is an address, so I want the address. I don't want to store the whole of the window, I just need to know its address. That's all I need. I don't want any other part of it. The problem is it's going to give us an OpenGL window. But there you go. We'll get around that as we go. We don't mind. So, what's next? I've just shoved a null pointer in here at 10. So let's get rid of that. Delete. Just get rid of it. So what's next on here is mprogram. Let's pop that one in. m_program. There's a big reason for this. I'll show you why. It makes it easier. Just put it to a null pointer. Don't need it yet. Yeah, it's there. It's on line 35s when it gets actually defined. That's fine. And that means we can delete it. Ooh, we don't delete it. It's not ours to delete. Okay, fine. Missing a comma. Yeah, I know I am. Thank you. So, program. Next is import obj. So, take you out. And then it goes on to store obj. Okay, fine. So import obj, and we can take that one out as well. Take those two lines out there. Just get it back to normal. So next one up is do it properly. Is that equals a blah blah blah. La 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 la. Okay, so we can't do that because, as you can see, a field m_store_obj is uninitialized when used, so we can't do that. Take it out then. Do that. That gives us a different error, no matching constructor, so import obj. Where are you, you little constructor? You are in object loader. You're there. Can we get rid of that, please? Can we get rid of that, please? And can we get rid of that line below, please? All goes red. Good. And in its header file, sorry, save that out. And in its header file, import obj is in there. Just get rid of that. Just for now. Doesn't matter. We're just making sure things work. Okay. It works. Not a problem. Should really be a null pointer if I was doing it properly, but oh, no problem. Create shader. You create shader basic. So we do create the shader. We're deleting that though, aren't we? And mmodel new model. So we have the deletions, model, create shader, going in reverse, import, no, store and then import. So let's cut you out. Let's paste you in. Store, import. That's it. Program. Can we delete program? No. Because we are deleting create shader, which deletes mprogram. Can we delete mwindow? No, because that is one above us in the chain of command. Mwindow is creating us. So we've got to be careful there not to mess with that address. If we do, we'll just crash it out. It won't exit properly, it'll just crash out. So I'm happy with those lot. I'm happy with that being empty. I'm now a lot happier with that lot. Coming down here, what have we got? These are just ideas. So these need to be thought about and written in the right, in the correct way. So for now, what I'm going to do, right click, Toggle comment selection. Can I do that? Yeah. Okay, we're alright with that. Prepare warehouse. Underscore model position. Yeah. We got M model. Yeah, we have. Have we created it? Yeah, it's a new model. We're happy with it there. That bit's okay. That bit's a load of rubbish. And next model we haven't got yet. Lovely. So there we are. That is what we have for main warehouse. Now, we have made alterations in there, so save that out before I delete everything, please. Thank you. Right, everything's saved out. Now for the big time, it's runtime. Let's see what we get. This is going to be interesting. Remember, our program theoretically shouldn't do anything, but it does. You see, up here, what we have is it's creating things. So those constructors are happening, and that create shader constructor takes basic and tries to construct a shader. Look what it says. Unable to open file resources, shaders, blah blah blah. And that's because it can't. This is Qt, not Visual Studio. So let's see what it actually returns out as. Application output comes out with code -1073. Yeah, wow. Yeah, that's nice. Thanks. Let's have a look. Now, if you think about it, our Model 3D warehouse has its resources here, which is fine. I think I better copy it though. Actually, I could cut it. They don't need to be here. Where they need to be is in the build here. That's where they need to be. Our file is here. That's what's being executed. Model 3D exe is being executed. Not anything in here. This is just a source code. Why have I got a pro user in here? Don't know. Beats me. So yeah, just to lift you up again. Sorry, I got plenty of space up there at the top of the screen. Let's try running that again. Interesting. Because it didn't have to compile, it's already compiled. So it's exactly the same program running, but this time, ooh, it's picked up on the shaders. Because now they're in the right place. Windows, yeah, return this. And it's still coming out with that stupid code. I think that's my computer rather than anything else. I think it's because we've got errors still in the code in places, but don't even worry about that. So what we need to think about now is how we want to handle all of that. I've given the structure. This is the structure. We initialize. We need to, these are already created for us. And what we need to do is initialize that. The import, initialize import obj. And that will then have to take in m_store obj there. m_store obj. That can go in there. Can't go in there. We couldn't put it in the create in there. So we'll have to put it in the initializer instead. So it's pretty obvious when you think about it. If you can't put it in the constructor, then it really shouldn't have been there in the first place. Put it in your initializer instead. So the next kind of things that we were looking to do is to load up and sort out this importer. Now, this could give us a lot of fun. Because we haven't really completed the importer, have we? So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to undo them too. What time are we on? 20? Okay. We'll start on it. Oops. We can start on it there. So already we've got an error, which is great. Initialize. Let's just pop up the header file for import obj. So it's looking quite simple, luckily. We have store obj available to us, and we've taken store obj as a star, but that isn't, that is a const. We don't alter it from here, that's a const. And that's a const string and file name, so that object in on the initializer should be a const. I'm doing it properly now, as you can tell. Store object obj, and it should be and store obj all day. I'll just call it store. Not happy with that. Yes, I am. And store obj. That's right. I only want the address. And that means we need to put const store and store obj in, passing it in properly with the address only. Copy. That's all it's going to require. It will be offered store obj. It will take the address. This is how we're setting it up. We're saying that we're not going to take anything else but the address. It's like doing a contract with a solicitor. This is the contract between the user, which is Model Warehouse, and us, the provider, which is import obj. That we're not going to take or modify that address if you provide it. And it provides it quite easily. So in here, that changes to star. First of all, that gets rid of the error. And in import obj cpp, wait a minute, just go back to the other one as well. Here, just copy that. Actually, not sure. Not sure what it would do. And nothing's coming up to help me. Great. No little light bulbs. No little light bulbs? Thanks. It's not as helpful as it used to be. So initialize obj equals paste. That comes to there. M underscore store obj equals and store obj. And that's it. That sets up your store. And now mstore, this argument to a member function initialize store has type const. Okay. I wish I could read the rest of it. Oh, wait a minute, I can. This argument to member function initialize store obj has type const model store obj, but function is not marked as const. Well, no, the function won't be marked as const, will it? We're not altering anything, so I suppose we could. go, the light bulb came up that time. Now what's... Cannot assign a non-static data member. Oh, this is great stuff. Right, so it's now talking about staticness. This argument to a member function initialized. Yeah, it hasn't altered that, so no, that's not correct. My apologies. That definitely isn't correct. What we need to do is we need to now look into store obj. And as I'm not doing import at the moment, you can stay as wrong. I don't care. Not yet, anyway. So, back to our warehouse. So, we've now got those two lines working. mstore, send data to API. Does that work? But we need to give it the create model. I've actually put it in start create model for once. Have we actually made a create model anyway? Yes, we have. That's good news. Too many arguments. The function call. Send data to a store object. What? Send data to it's here. Got it. So that now needs to receive create object. Don't worry, this is all thinking ahead. It's nothing unusual. So it will be create object, create object. Where did we leave create object? Or create model or whatever. Is it create model or create object? That's a good point. What did I just do? I put create model. I haven't even got that on the list. There's create model. Where's create model gone? We haven't got one. Oh, that's right. It's because we've only just added it to our system, haven't we? It comes after store object, that. There you go, mcreate model. I put the list by the side so I wouldn't forget, and then I forgot, didn't I? Oh, God, I'm a numpty. Oh, well. Create model equals a new create model. Open brackets, close brackets, close brackets. How many brackets have we got? Comma. Okay, that puts that. Store is too far, so it's there. Delete underscore create model. Thank you. So that's happy now. mcreate model is now created. Excellent. Oh, I do like this. Store object. Store object. Just one moment. Yeah? Okay. Alright. Store obj. Sorry, I'm being distracted. Store obj. Here we go. Send data to API. We need create model. And create model. So again, we're going to have const again. Going to have this const awkwardness again. Because we have to tell it that we're not going to be messing around with that address. We don't have create model. Okay, let's get that one then. Where is it? API. where are we? Store obj, which is in object loader, so it's $dash a. Oops. Don't know what I did there. API create model. That'll do nicely. Expected file or file name. What? What are you on about? Okay. Yeah, API. It works differently in here, doesn't it? Yeah, okay. Here we have a vertex data. So what we need to do here is just pop you down there and just put create model. Oops. In reverse, caps. Create model. And it's going to be a const. And it's not coming up. Something's wrong. I've broken something. I pressed a button somewhere and something's gone wrong. So I think we'll just leave it there for now. But you can see where I'm going with this. Get rid of that include a minute. Right, what did I do that messed up? Unknown type create model. Yes, I know it is. Right, whilst I'm here, I'll do that. And I'll leave the error in. I'll reload it. And do it again. Send it. Yeah, there you go. So that's going to do that. And it's not going to be empty for very much longer. So, now I've included a few errors. Let's try running it. There you go. Won't work now. Let's go over to Model Warehouse, find the error that's stopping us. It's that one there. Still should not work, but it might run. No, it won't. No, there's too many errors. It can't avoid the errors now. That's fine. So that's where I'm up to. Okay, you people take care. In the next episode, we will try and complete Model Warehouse in one piece with no errors. And we'll get on to things like import object and store object. And I'll go and finish that create model properly and show it to you next time. So that's where we're up to. Okay, we've now started. I think I'll check on our importer as well. So I'll do that. Take care and have fun.